Okay, check audio real quick. Doom, 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 doom. Check, check. Okay, check audio real quick. All right. So it seems like we are live. So it's a late one, but what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another JoJoLands manga chapter live stream, live reaction. I apologize for the delay here. I know the chapter I'm reacting to it a little bit later. And I know I was supposed to do this earlier in the day, but we recorded the official podcast today. We had Shonen Showdown as a guest. So shout out to Rob for coming through to the crib to record with us. But we are here back after a 1 month break. Chapter 30 of the JoJoLands West End Girl Pot 1. Your boy Araki is back. It's after the rain when the sky is most beautiful. Things were heating up. Aka Howler was starting to lock in, right? So let's see where things go here. So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the chapter. And guys, if you want to see more JoJo's on this channel, I have my two co-hosts, Kimmy and Danny, currently watching through the series for the first time. And they have been given their thoughts on each part in increments as they're getting through. We just now recorded today them finishing the first half of Diamond is Unbreakable. So that episode will be coming out on the podcast, not this coming Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. So subscribe, hit the noti, leave a like, do all of that. So without any further ado, house cleaning out of the way, let's get into it, y'all. Okay, we cut back to the police assembling. Do 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 do. Wee wee wee. Police pulling up in the spot. My man's had. They just putting the blicky at bro. Is he in Merrill Mays? Is that Merrill Mays or no? Who are you? State your name. What? Uh, uh. Well, I'm Dr. Roberts. I'm the general practitioner of the owner, Merrill May. She called me to tell me to come to the studio. The police is pulling up to Merrill Mays? Why? And where is this owner? Where? Is anyone else in the store? Please, wait. I honestly have no idea. In fact, I would like to ask you, Doctor, step outside. There have been reports about gunshots in the store and that a police officer is locked inside. Step out into the hallway right now. Damn. Key West. Key West coming through. Also, guys, understand, we don't rock Nike Techs no more. We wear quarter zips and we drink matcha. But in my case, I got a liqueur. All right. Who is this doctor? Outside the building. Now. Huh? Wait a minute. Wait. Mate? Is that a stand? Peeking out? The Mat Kudasai. Wait, please. Oh, shoot. Where's it taking, bro? It just stuffed him in. Over here. Doctor. This way. Come further inside, please. Okay, so the gang's okay. The gang's okay. And your boy Usagi just used the Mat Kudasai to hide this person? I'm so confused. Since when can the Mat Kudasai grab people? The mate. Not Mat. Mate Kudasai. Come further inside, please. Huh? Thank you so very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. Huh? Bro's looking at all the gunshots. You can yell out really loud or whatever. It's not going to matter. I'm also faking the sounds that leak out these walls. Basically, the whole room is wrapped in a fake. The Yo, Usagi! Usagi being low-key clutch. Nah, Usagi clutch. Let me give Usagi his flowers. Let me give Usagi his flowers. The real one is over here. The police are touching and hearing a fake. Like what? Like since when does Bro's powers do that? Hey, you got surgical tools in your bag there? Um, are we going to be performing surgery? Gotta give Meryl May back her fingers. We need you to sew together and treat these. Says Pac on a cup. Here, in the cups. There's 7 fingers in all. 7 fingers is crazy. Like that's making my fingers hurt right now. 7 fingers. We chilled them and stuck number tags on them. The right ones have the R's and the left ones have the L's. L3, R1. You don't want them getting mixed up, you know? The ones with puffy rounded skin are Meryl May's. My husband is back at my house. I need you to fix them up to look nice and pretty so he doesn't notice. That's crazy. Last time when you put that gold thread in my face for cosmetic surgery, he almost noticed. Uh, I see. So that's what this is about. Understood. I bought the tools and drugs, but Meryl May, didn't you recently purchase treatment equipment on par with the ICU of a major hospital? It's a sterile room. Wouldn't it be better if I treated your fingers there? Oh, right. The ICU. That's not going to fly. We can't go there right now. Yeah, I really don't think we could get there. Sorry, we got to do it here. Oh, that's because they still down there. Little shorty. Hurry, please. First, the treatment. We have something we need to do after, you see. The stand. Bags groove. Yo! Nah, she is packing her up. She is packing her up. What's this girl's name again? See, I got to remind myself because it's been 2 months now since I read. See, yeah, Lulu, lame shebang. There we go. The stand, bags groove. Got lame shebang leaking. Throw the gun away. You can still prove your loyalty to Halasan. It's not too late. I'll save you. Damn, Lulu is real. That's her daddy. Either Jodio or Dragona Joestar have the lava rock, and they're both on board the mega yacht right now. Report that with your phone over there. Hurry. Laser bang falling all over the place. Oh, she just letting it rip. She said F all that. God damn it. Pew, 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 pew. She's shooting everywhere. Ugh. She's falling apart. Damn, I want a lame shebang to live a good life with Key West. Lulu Chan somehow dodging all these bullets is crazy. That's crazy work to me. Cause how? How? Huh. Trying to find her so she kill her. Oh, she found her, but she ran out of bullets. The clip. She trying to switch the clip. She's falling apart. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Is this it? Is she dead? She's like laid out. She dropped it. Lulu tried to stand under the couch. She's dripping. And then you see her stand just like slowly dwindling away. She passed out. She dropped the gun. Oh, she's out of here. She's out of here. Verdi, what's good? Damn. She's cooked. Now Lulu's finding the phone to call her daddy, Haka Howler. What a sight. Lulu is looking at a dead body. Howler. He finally saw it. What is this? Who was shooting? Oh, shit. He just came upstairs. He just sees the bodies on the ground and JoJo and Dragona. What the hell's going on here? Are they dead? Why are there 2 FBI agents collapsed on my ship? Oh, he is stressed, boy. Yokohama. That guy over there. Oh, shit. The Key West coming out. So that means we've been exposed. Oh, JoJo, we've got to run. At this point, there's no way Howler is going to sign those land exchange documents. Howler looking over the bodies. No, it's not over yet. He's investigating to try to figure out what's going on. We still got a shot here. Howler still doesn't know that the lava rock is here on the ship. An enemy stand is hiding amongst the FBI agents. Closed right now, trying to steal the lava rock. Howler still hasn't realized that the bank employee Yokohama and us are impersonators. We still have time. There's still a chance. JoJo, it doesn't make a difference. Howler's gonna find out any moment. I know. He's still gonna sign it, I'm sure. The $50 billion is definitely gonna be heading our way. So long as that lava rock is still in our hands. Rumbling right now. Aka Howler, Key West, Lame Shebang on the ground, Lulu Chow on the phone, Meryl May, Paco, and Usagi trying to get the fingers fixed up. We got police officers just cooked right now. Your boy doing the side shoulder view. JoJo looked tough. JoJo locked in right now because he needs to do something, bro. JoJo's still on fraud watch. JoJo is still on fraud watch, brother. Dragona looking. Hollow's phone's vibrating, getting the calls from Lang Shebang. Any pho? I actually don't really like pho. Not a big fan of pho. I tried it before. Not anything bad to say about it. I'm just not like a soup person. But yeah, it's because we just got done recording the official podcast app. So therefore I'm up and I still have to do this JoJo stream. And then I'm gonna stream the new One Piece chapter on my personal channel right after this. We working, we busy. We had Shonen Showdown as a guest for our in-person episodes since he's in town from Vegas. So we recorded that today, and that will be coming out not this coming Tuesday, the following Tuesday. Should be a fun episode. All right. Hello? Aka answering the phone. The lowest basal layer of the skin, the cells that make it up, are pushed further and further upwards towards the epidermis. One level of skin to the next, over and over. Chill. Don't Verdi, we don't do One Piece slander over here. We don't do One Piece slander over here. That's my baby. You know what I mean? Holla low key kind of slow. Cooler coming at him. What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming through for a late night stream, man. It's 1:40 in the morning here where I'm at. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so now we're doing science. One level of skin to the next, over and over. And over the course of that skin cell turnover, my skin gradually gets harder. It takes about 45 seconds. Oh, he's explaining his powers right now? Charming, man. Oh, yeah, we do Hunter x Hunter slander over here. The lowest basal layer of the skin, the cells that make it up are pushed further and further upwards towards the epidermis. One layer of skin, and over the course of that skin cell turnover, my skin gradually gets harder. It takes about 45 seconds. Ultimately, it becomes fine-grained stones, and I move the surface layer of the skin. So he's not a rock person? So he's not a rock person? Ultimately, it becomes fine-grained stones, and I move the surface layer of the skin, which is gross, OD, first of all. OD gross. You asshole. You want to fall into the sea? You can't take it any further. Come on. Just try jump into the sea. Why don't you? Oh, this nigga going hard. He going hard. Why he up in his face? No way, right? I don't think either of us wants that. Is he putting his skin on him? Wait a minute. What is he about to do? Is he going to transform this guard into Yokohama and then transform himself into the guard? Wow. And bro just knocks what? His helmet just flew off? Big mouth. SA. What is he doing? Is this Charming Man Stan? Is Charming Man Stan called Big Mouth? Key West is looking up. Wait, did he rearrange his face? Ah, okay. Yeah, because that's West End girls right there doing something and grabbing the lava stone. I'm so confused. What is happening? Did Charming Man put his skin cells in between the West End girl stand to make the helmet fly off? There it is. The lava rock. West End girl's range is 25 meters. Because the ability only lets me attack from gaps, I can't just drop it into the sea. But there are drains on the deck. Although I'll be defenseless for a bit. There's one right over there. If I can just get from the FBI agent to the gap in the drain, they'll lose track of the lava rock permanently. Okay, so to the gap in the drain. Okay. Yeah, but Charming Man got that rock, brother. I got it. I took it back. Okay. And we see the stand pressing against bro. Okay, West End girls grabbing the blicky. There's a lot of blickies in this part, yo. Liam, what's going on? His stand is Big Mouth strikes again. Ah. Oh, the SA. Stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Charming is chill. I let him hold me low key. I'm crying. Nigga said I'm trying to get held by Charming Man. The blicky is pointed. Oh shit. Ratty to Charm Man's gut? Huh? Aka howls on the phone. Hello? Hello? Jodio, do something. Do something, Jodio. What? We see them falling. Oh shit, the gunshot just went off. The FBI shot Yokohama. Why? Seriously, what is going on here? This nigga is dumb. Aka Holler is dumb. Oh my god, you know bro just come from money. You know he come from money, bro. You know he come from money because what? 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 Ugh. But he doesn't see Charm Man's face. He still can't see him? Dragona's freaking out. Jodio's confused. And now they got the lava rock. Is Tony's Pizza the place you recommended? My buzz went to NY and went to eat there. Well, here's the thing. There's like, how do I explain this, Marco? When it comes to pizza places in New York, I don't know if you've ever been. I don't know if, and let me know if you've ever been in New York City. Obviously, because I don't know if you've ever been here. But when you're in the five boroughs, I can't say for Staten Island, there are like per mile, there's like five, I don't know, maybe 10. Sometimes it's like 10 pizzerias, right? Within a mile radius, kind of in this city. And maybe I'm over exaggerating, but let's say 5 to 10 within a mile, right? And you know how packed we are on top of each other here. So there's like so many pizzerias that have the same name. You know what I mean? There's like so many Tony's pizzas. There's so many Tony's pizzerias. There's, whatever pizzeria name you could think of, there's so many of them. And because there's so many, when we talk about pizza in New York, it's really, I feel like it's an impossible question to answer if you're actually from New York, right? Because what may be the best pizza to me here in Brooklyn might be my local random pizzeria 4 blocks from here that nobody knows about at all, versus somebody all the way in the Bronx who has like their pizza spot and never even been to Brooklyn before, or never even heard of like my random pizzeria that I've been to, right? So I might think that's the best, right? So when people ask you like what's the best pizza in New York, the people who feel confident answering that question are never people from New York. It's never somebody born and raised from here. Never. It And if it is, they're gonna just tell you what theirs is, where they be at. Or they might just tell you the stuff that be on like influencer stuff and social media, or like people make Yelp and BuzzFeed. If you like Google it and they give you a list, then like that's one thing. But like when you born and raised here, it's not like a thought like that. Like pizza just was always here. Now here's the thing. Do I like New York pizza? 100%. That's my fave. But they went to Tony's in Newark, New Jersey, and Joe's. Yeah, see, I heard of Joe's. Joe's is like mainstream, and I don't really think Joe's is that good, but everybody knows what Joe's is. The Tony's I like going to it's a Tony's Pizzeria, and it's not a chain either. You know what I mean? It's just like it's one independent place. It's in Bushwick, close to Knickerbocker Avenue, by the M train. You know what I mean? And it's the most random pizzeria, but they did bring it up in the Transformers movie, the where they train into animals or whatever. They brought it up actually, Anthony Ramos, because Anthony Ramos, who's the main character in that Transformers movie, is from Brooklyn. He's from Bushwick, so he went to that pizzeria too because I used to go to middle school in Bushwick. Anyway, long story short, It's really one of the most impossible questions to answer. I would rather you ask me, hey, what's the piece of place I went to growing up, rather than what do I think is the best pizza in New York. I'm sorry, tangent. Back to the JoJo's chapter. We're here for lava rocks. Sorry. Okay, so West End girl is grabbing the lava rock, trying to pull her into the drain. Dragona's freaking out. JoJo, the lava rock. What was that? Something just moved along the deck into the drain. Tony's Pizzeria in Bushwick. That's the pizza place I went to growing up. That's been my favorite. That was a stand. Okay. And now it's going to the drain. I won. That was close. But now the lava rock is ours. Girl, Key West, listen, I wanted you to be happy. I wanted you to have your whirlwind romance with Lame Shebang, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, baby. Is he finally doing something? Is he finally doing something? Is that November rain I see? Shooting down on West End girl, and now we see the holes going through her body. Oh shit. Yeah, Key West, you cooked. What? What is this? JoJo, the enemy that was in the gaps, looks like it's defenseless when it comes up to the surface. Our first priority has to be the lava rock. Ignore Howler. Let's go. Don't let it get away, Dragona. We'll have to eliminate the enemy while we have the chance. Woo, that boy. Finally. Rain? Howler don't know what's going on. Howler don't know what's going on. That poor boy. That poor boy. That poor boy doesn't know what's going on. Aka Howler, you poor soul. Rain? Now they're walking through. JoJo. It's retreating to the stern of the ship. The stand's attack range. If you think about how the ability's been acting up till now, it's probably limited to a few dozen meters from the user. While that isn't a very short range, it still isn't enough for the stand to carry the lava rock from the ship to the pier. Let's corner it. It's nice weather out, but there's rain only on the deck. It's only coming down in this one confined area. What is wrong? Yo, is he not a stand user? Is he not a stand user? Or is he just confused? Is he gonna get a stand? Bring back the stand arrows. The FBI agent, the thing that looked like it moved out from inside his uniform, was some kind of stand? That's what's going on. There's a stand user on my ship. It took this nigga this long, bro. It took him this long? And they're already on the move. And not just one. How many stand users are there? Are they among these FBI agents? Or among the 3 bank employees? It's also totally possible Key West is one of them. This nigga doesn't even know Key West is a stand user? What's going on? Later, Liam. Right now, an enemy is moving aboard my ship, trying to get my $50 billion. Damn it. Hello, it's me. Hello, Halasan. Listen closely. No, now's not the time. I'm not reading any text either. Not yours, anyhow. I can't trust anyone. Lame shebang. Yo, why is he so dumb? Why is he so dumb? Why is he so dumb? Bro, grabbing the files. If the enemy is carrying a lava rock they found somewhere, then it's clear what I should do. No matter what kind of powerful forces at work, I can't exchange that land. We're cooked, chat. We're cooked, chat. That's one thing I'm not doing. There's no way in hell I'm signing those land exchange documents the bankers brought here. Well, that's what you think. You're about to get hit with this causality, the flow of money. It looks like it's trying to escape into the pool. There are drains on the bottom of the pool and around it. No, we're going to corner it, Dragona. If it's trying to get to the pool, if it thinks it can escape, that way, it's not happening. If it goes in there, we've won. And now look at us, the gang walking. As Key West puts her stand in the water, a passive rain of despair, we see her bleeding, and Dragona and JoJo aura farming, and that is the end of the chapter. Okay. West End Girl Part 1. West End Girl Part 1. Things are escalating. Things are escalating here. So, the chapter, let's recap it before I give my rating of this chapter. So, honestly, the chapter opens up with a bunch of FBI agents pulling up on Meryl May Shee's place, right? Where all the battle went down with Charming Man and Usagi, Meryl May, Lulu, Lame Shebang, and what was the dude that had the ugly face that died a long time ago? No, I forgot his name already. Let me look it up. What is his name? Ningbo. There we go. Ningbo's out of here, right? So the FBI heard gunshots and all that, so they pulled up there, right? And they also got word that a police officer was hurt. So I think somebody was snitching, right? So while this is happening, there's some random doctor in Meryl May's place, and we don't know what his deal is. The FBI, they don't want him there at all. And then out of nowhere, Usagi with the clutch move. Usagi, you may be dumb, but you are our dummy. Because Usagi used the Mate Kudasai to duplicate the room, and the FBI agents are right now searching a fake room that the Mate Kudasai made. And now we bring the doctor in, right? We bring him into the real room that has all the gunshots and all the sounds and all stuff. And Usagi made it so they can't even hear them, right? They're hearing what Usagi's manufacturing, making the wall mush in, right? All of this so they can have this doctor put Meryl May's fingers that was on ice back on her hands. I don't know if that's how that works. I don't know if that's how that works. Like, if I got my finger chopped off and someone reattached it immediately, even though it was on ice, I can't still use that part of the finger, no? Yes? No? I'm not a scientist, y'all, but it's JoJo's. At least they're doing a better job at, like, from past parts of explaining these injuries. You know what I mean? Before, like, injuries would happen and then, like, niggas would just be fine the next day. You know what I mean? So shout out to Usagi for holding it down. We now see that they're trying to get Meryl May's fingers back on, and that's going well, right? So far, at least. Meanwhile, downstairs, your girl Lulu Chan, the Stan Bags Groove, is putting Lame Shebang in shambles. That girl is oozing, dripping all over the place. Stan is useless. That's the one thing about this JoJo part, the JoJoLands. It might as well be Blicky Land because everybody be shooting blicks in this. Everybody be strapping up. Switches on the strap. Going crazy. She trying to get Lulu. She just busting all over the living room, right? Going do 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 do. And missed every time. Missed every time. She's damn near a stormtrooper. Damn near a stormtrooper. Verdi, it's a real thing. It just has to be immediate and sterile, I think. Wow, look at that. See? I don't here's the thing. It's one thing about me. I'ma say what I don't know about. I know what I don't know. And I'm aware of what I do know. But yeah, Lane Shebang almost got it. Lane Shebang almost got Lulu. Had the thing to her dome under the couch. Clip ran out. Nothing in it. Nothing in it at all. Still dying, still falling apart because of Lulu's stand, right? Making her sick as hell, messing up her whole insides. And at this point, she drops to the ground, and that's it. That's the end of Lame Shebang. The girls' trip is over. I wanted Key West and Lame Shebang to live a good life together. They was really cute. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, it just wasn't in the cards. Araki said, nah. Araki said, nah. Verdi said, Meryl may look bad as hell. I'm good. You, boy, gooning over there. Gooning late night. Right? So, Lulu Chan gets the phone that comes out of Lane Shebang's hand as she's looking over a dead Lane Shebang on the ground, and she's like, I'ma call my daddy, right? And now we cut back to stupid ass Aka Howler. We're back on the deck. He hears shooting going on. He don't know what's going on. Sees a bunch of FBI agents on the ground with Dragona and Jody on the ground, and he's like, what's going on? Are they dead? Why are the FBI agents collapsed on my ship? What's going on, huh? I'm confused. Oh, this nigga is slow. It took him the whole chapter to realize all of this is a stand user. It took him the whole chapter. My brother in Christ, what are you doing? We'll get to that. Charming Man explains how his stand is working, right? How his stand works as he's, you know, he's coming out of his impersonated phone with Yokohama, fighting against an FBI agent because he's also still trying to get the lava rock that is in this FBI agent's hand. You know what I mean? So Charming Man is doing all of that. And in the middle of all of this chaos happening, Aka Howler does get a phone call and sees that it's Lane Shebang calling. So he says hello. Now we get an explanation as to how Charming's stand works exactly, right? Because it is called Big Mouth Strikes Again, right? And he's saying that he's able to move the epidermises of his skin, making them, I guess, turn hard. So it takes about 45 seconds. I can turn myself into not a stone man, right? Not a stone person, a rock human. But he can also change, I guess, how he looks. So I think that's interesting as well, right? So he's doing this. He's locking in. Bro literally is putting layers of his skin against the guy's face so that the West End girl used by Key West would not affect him, and it made the guy's helmet pop off. He's not okay, though. That man's dead, right? So Charman is trying to get hold of Lava Rock, and Key West sees it from a distance, right? Key West stand only has a range of 25 meters, so she's watching, trying to figure out, like, how are we going to get this Lava Rock back, because Charming Man just got it back in his hand, but Key West finds a way to use her stand to get hands on the blicky, and my boy Charming Man took one to the gut. Now, 30 chapters in, would Araki actually kill somebody part of the crew? I don't know. I don't know. But somebody, like, we can't leave here unscathed, right? We can't leave here unscathed. So all of this is happening, right? Now Dragona's watching, Jodio's watching, panicking, right? Howler still don't know what's going on. Meanwhile, Lulu is on the phone saying, Moshi Mosh, Moshi Mosh, hello, hello, are you listening? Right? Because bro just thinks it's Lane Shebang. He doesn't know it's his daughter, right? And Howler's questioning, like, why did an FBI agent just shoot Yokohama? That's so bizarre. So confused. I like eggs. Confused man over here, right? So now we see West End girl dragging the lava rock, trying to get it into the drain because Key West knows, says to herself, once I get this lava rock in the drain, I won. That's it. I'm Gucci. But finally, listen, guys, I had your boy Jodio on Fraud Watch for a while now. Because I feel like we've seen him use his stand 4, maybe 5 times. It's 30 chapters. Only seen him use his stand a handful of times. I've seen everybody else in the group all use their stand. Except for him. Because it's a cool stand. It's a cool ability. Bro, just don't be using it. November Rain. Show it some love because now he uses November Rain to do damage to the stand because they can see West End girl trying to crawl away with the lava rock, and that damage that Jodio does with the rain pierces through and it's starting to leave face marks on Key West, right? So now Jodio and Dragona is realizing what's happening. Like, all right, this stand user must be somewhere over here doing something. It must be trying to get this lava rock into the pool, into the drain, and then think it's going to be Gucci once we get there. But we know what they're trying to do. And then when they try to do that, we're going to win. We're going to win. I got this, right? Now it's finally clicking. All of this weird, bizarre things happening, right? Because Akahauler is here saying, like, why is it raining only on the deck and in this specific spot? There's a bunch of crazy things happening. It almost makes me think, bro, just doesn't have a stand at first. I'm thinking he doesn't know anything about stands. That's how the blindness it seems like he's talking from, right? He's piecing together like, okay, is the FBI agent a stand user? Are one of these bozos a stand user? Is Key West a stand user? Like, is everybody an enemy? Looking at his phone, not listening, just sees the name, only sees his lame shebang, doesn't realize it's Lulu. He's like, nah, I don't trust her either. She might be a stand user too. I don't trust none of these stand users. All right, I think I know what's going on now. Okay, there's a lava rock. That's going on. So now, no matter what happens, I am not going to give this land up. They will never get me to exchange these documents. I don't care what the lava rock does. Sir, that's causality. You may not have a choice. It may get took from you. It may just be inheritance for Jodio. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But, like, we need to see Akahauler stand, guys. We need to see Akahauler stand. So now, that final panel with Jodio and Dragona, Aura Farming walking through the November rain, right? They're not getting hurt by it. And they just pulling up, ready to do battle and finish off West End Girl and Key West. R.I.P. Lame Shebang and Key West. You guys could have lived a good life in the arms of an angel. They could have lived a good life. But this is a solid chapter. A lot of things happen. From jumping from Meryl May and that whole situation with the Mate Kudasai, from jumping to Lulu and Lame Shebang's scruff kerfuffle, jumping to Charming Man's situation, right? Jumping to this situation with Dragona. And there was like 4 things in this chapter. It's pretty packed. Things are happening, man. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen in West End Girl Part 2. Probably going to get this chapter 8 out of 10. Could be convinced to a 9. Some really good Aura Farming moments, bro. But listen, We're almost there. Shay, what's going on? I'm almost done with part 7. Not really. 30 more chapters, JoJo chapters. Love them though. LOL. Yo, listen. These JoJo chapters is no joke, bro. JoJo's chapters is no joke. Actually, you know what? I haven't watched the Steel Ball Run trailer yet. So maybe I should do that right now on stream. Steel Ball Run trailer. I came out a month ago. I still ain't watched this shit. Let's see. The fact that I haven't watched it is kind of wicked, right? Steel Ball Run. Steel Ball Run. All right. Let's see. What layout should I use so that I can show this on screen? Moon Piece watching. Audio mixer. Sources. Discord capture audio. Discord. Let me do this. Steel Ball Run. Okay. And then do I have the audio here? Desktop audio capture. All right. I think I have it up, but you know, copyright and all that. So let's do it. Steel Ball Run. Whoa! My boy Gyro. Oh, his voice is so. His voice. Yo. Dear. Heater. Oh, you hear this song? Ooh. Okay. Oh, that was short. Then I was expecting that to be longer. Oh well. Oh well. That was good. That was good. I'm not gonna complain. I thought it was gonna be longer than that, brother. Damn. It's my first JoJo's part that I would watch after reading the manga. Listen, brother, that's actually the same for me, right? I watched up to Stone Ocean, and then after Stone Ocean, I said, "All right, I'm reading now." You know what I mean? I was like, "I'm reading this now," so that's when I decided to start streaming it. Damn, but this shit, man. Johnny chopped is fucking the anime style. Really, you don't like it? Let me look. We don't like how Johnny looks. I think he looks fine. It looks good to me. Maybe I guess. Let me relook at what Johnny. Let me see what he looks like in the manga. Steel Ball Run manga, just so I can compare and contrast. I see what you mean. His face is a little wider. Like his face looks thinner in the manga, and the anime has his face way more like big. You know what I mean? Like his cheeks are more filled out. Maybe it's just from this angle, but I guess it makes him look a little more younger. This is the thing; it's kind of hard to like duplicate one-to-one JoJo's art style, especially because of how it's become lately. You know what I mean? Let's see. Short trailer. Kimmy's assistant in the chat. I'm crying. This is an anime format. Would hit so hard. I already love the manga, but that shit would be lit. Man, I love JoJo. Listen, Shade, you be happy to hear we just recorded our newest episode of the podcast tonight. That's why I'm streaming so late. And we had a Shonen Showdown here as a guest, right? And Kimmy and Danny are halfway through Diamond is Unbreakable. Kimmy's actually ahead of Danny because Danny actually listened. And I'll give you guys a sneak peek of their opinion right now, just for you guys here in the chat, since you gotta wait till the episode comes out. Kimmy is giving the first 20 episodes of Diamond is Unbreakable a 9 out of 10. And so is Danny. Can you believe that? They love it, brother. They are loving it. I told her, just believe in me. I knew Stardust Crusaders wasn't going to be for her, but they are loving it. And they're going to talk more about it in the episode, right? So that's not going to come out this coming Tuesday. It's going to come out the Tuesday after that. Can you look? He really shocked. He really, bro, really shocked because you know she been hating it. She's like, this is great. She said, this is great. We've come a long way. Listen, we just got to wait for her to turn around on One Piece, right? But anyway, JoJoLands chapter, gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for chapter 30. I can't believe that I'm really out here doing monthly JoJo streams because how do y'all do this? This monthly thing is crazy. Araki's strongest soldier, Cory. Oh, hell, Cory. Listen, bro. I'm definitely not Araki's strongest soldier. Nowhere near. I'm not even high on the rank. I'm not a vice admiral. I'm at best a captain, maybe a rear admiral. I'm not high on out there. But I call stuff trash and I call things good. And I feel like Kimmy and Danny, they trust my opinion. And I know what they're not going to like and what they're going to end up enjoying. Listen, bro, I know ball. But thank you guys for coming through for this late night stream. I'm actually going to do the One Piece chapter on my personal channel in like 20 minutes right after I end this stream. I'm going to get some water. And then we're going to read this chapter because we working and we busy. I might as well do it while I'm still up tonight. You know what I mean? So that I can kind of just edit and do what I got to do tomorrow. So check out my personal channel, The Real Croc. If you guys want to see me read through the newest One Piece chapter, I'm going to pull that up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Moon Piece podcast. We're going to be doing the One Piece stream on Sunday, me and Danny at 8 p.m. We're still trying to find a guest. We'll figure that out. Make sure you guys leave a comment after, if you watch this after the fact. The night ain't over, y'all. We here. So I'm going to end this stream. And I'm going to create a new one on the personal channel. And we're going to be there in like 20 minutes. So thank you guys. On that note, y'all.